Greetings. Greetings, everybody. Yay! We're here. We are here in this rainforest. This is something we were working on earlier, and we'll come back to it in just a minute. I'm going to change my view. Yes, this is April Fool's Day, and I picked April Fool's Day to change my schedule and start. I'm starting way. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! There it is! There's the April Fool! I loaded it, and they got everybody to load it because they said it was going to make everything faster, and everyone was like, "Oh yeah, let's do that." But see that? I think that's a courier. I think it is. Let me see who it is. It's a problem? No, it's a builder. No, there's no problem at all. So we've been pranked by Minecolonies. Look, she's disappearing. She's completely disappearing. Oh, that's great. I love it. I completely love it. Oh my gosh, that is funny. Okay, I wonder how many others. That's one. Or maybe it's the first one that you see. I don't know. That is so wild. Maybe it's just the first one. Oh no, look, her arms are disappearing. Look at that, she's disappearing. Wait, are you making that sound? Oh, this is so much fun. Oh my goodness, they're disappearing. Oh, that's funny. Good for them. This is Minecolonies pranking their players. And it's a cute prank. Look, they're disappearing. Oh my gosh. Okay, I love it. I love it. And it was just so cute and unexpected. And of course, they're not living in a country that's fascist, so they are in a much better mood than we are. Oh, but that was so cute. That's so cute. That's just adorable. Okay, what time of day is it? It is 5:30. It's almost 6. It's headed towards 6 o'clock. Everyone's going to go home. That's slick. That is definitely slick. I love it. I absolutely do. So go around everywhere and look at everybody. And that's just gonna be so funny. It's gonna be so funny. Okay, hi. I explained this morning when I was doing my Twitch stream at 4 o'clock in the morning that yesterday I decided to do something different than I normally do. This is the time of year, and I should say that. Look at them. They don't have a leg to stand on. But this is the time of the year when I do my dreads. I'm supposed to be doing them more often, simply because it's better for them health-wise. So I couldn't find a time to do them. And so finally, yesterday in the afternoon, I just went, okay, look, I'm just going to do them. but I am trying a different method, and so I still have clips in my dreads right now. I'm still working on them, so that's what all these clips are that you see. It's not a decoration. I'm still working on my hair. So yeah, so that too. Oh, look, the moon. Oh shoot, where can we go? I don't think there's anywhere we could go out. Where are we? Where's the fastest way? Oh, this is perfect. This hallway has one of the better views of the rising sun, but not of the setting moon. I just saw the moon setting. No, I didn't. I saw the moon rising. Look at that. There it is. It's the rising moon. Excellent. Of course it is. It just became night. It's only 8 o'clock. Everyone has gone home, and the place is pretty quiet. We do have druids, scientists, and researchers, explorers, who are walking around still. So we'll see them. We're going to go down to the town hall, and then we're going to go to the they don't have any arms. And then we're gonna go to the tavern and see if we can find Ezekiel's dad. So we've been looking for Ezekiel's dad this week, and and so let's do that. And hi, so welcome. So yeah, I had my first. I want to try and do this on Tuesday. Okay, Kai. Hello, Kai. Where'd he go? He vanished. Okay. Kai. This is Chandru. I've had Chandrus in the past. And Graftons. I haven't had Graftons in ages. And there's the Colmer. Let's go. They're in the lobby of the tavern. Let's go into. Let's go into the bar. Ooh, skin in the game. We've got skin in the game at the bar. This is Kai here. Let's go. That is Duran. Duran is a patron of Minecolonies, and one of the perks at a certain amount is that you get to have your skin in everybody's game. And Jelly Bean always wants me to do selfies. She started this thing where I'm doing selfies with them. And so the question is, how do I get myself? I know it's backwards, but I'm going to try it. There we go. Okay, now he's facing the right way. Up, 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 up. Can I get him to turn around? See, I'm just trying to get him to turn around, but maybe I should turn around. Ta-da! Okay, take the picture. Take the picture. And that's Duran. So, on Patreon, if you're a patron of Minecolonies, that's one of the upper perks, that your skin will be placed in everybody's game. And I am so looking forward to the day when I can do that. That will be really fun. It definitely will. So Ezekiel's dad, unfortunately, is not here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to one of the druid stations. We'll use the university station this time. And these are all submarine techs. That's I'm pretty sure that's Lee, and explorers who are running around at night in their clothing that they use when they go exploring. So it's possible that they're going to go out. Earlier this morning, I'm in the dorm right now. Wow, that's really high. He is way up there. The kids, the researchers, they're not kids anymore. The researchers are all going to the university. That is Ariana, who is a professor, and she's lecturing right now. Whoa, look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so funny. That's so funny. So this morning, Atticus came back from he's the ambassador to the Nether. That's so wild. And he came back, and we're just going to go down and see if he would like to make another trip to the Nether. He did get the gold pickaxe, which we loved. Look at all these people. Oh my gosh. They're sitting in the... And that's Atticus right there, and Nina. But let's go down for a second. I'm going to see if he has enough food, first of all. He does have enough food. He liked having some of these. He likes this for breakfast. But I don't think we're going to let him take it. These three are good. He now has the correct number of axes that he needs. He has a new flint and steel, plenty of ladders. Let's put these ladders here. And then we'll look at his helmet, his chest plate, and see how it's going. And maybe his sword. He should have a diamond sword for defense. And I don't see that. Hold on for a minute. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let me look here and see. No, it's definitely there. It's definitely there. So he can't go if he doesn't have that. Let's see what he has on him. So he's got a decent one on him. I think I'm okay with how worn those things are. You kind of have to be careful because it's really easy for that to get out of hand. So let's come here for a second and let's put, I don't know that I'm going to give him a new helmet. I think he's going to be okay, but he definitely needs this. Excuse me. And where are the torches? He needs torches, so he has ladder, cobble, torches, and then he needs food. And so that's all the stuff I'm going to give him. And I could trade out his armor, but let's see what happens if we send him. And when I say that, I'm not gambling. He'll just come back, and next time he really will need to change.
Yes? What is it?
And that's what we'll do. So we're going to give him all of this, and then we're going to start him before he decides to put it back. And he should come right now, and there he is.
What's it
Let me
today,
make sure he didn't put anything back. He did not. And he's got a full set of armor, and he's going over to his personal portal, and there he goes. All right, so he's going to take a trip, and we'll have to remember to check and make sure that he comes back and everything's fine. This is so funny. It's so funny. They're invisible, or portions of them are invisible. I love it. Okay, let's go through for just a second. Look at this. Oh my gosh. That person's gone completely. That is just so fun. Let's come down here. We're going to look at some of the things that we did earlier today, but I have a whole bunch of builders who aren't doing anything. I have like 8, and I don't think any of them are doing. Let's see. And there we go. So Elena actually has something to do, and Lionel has something to do. That was Michael, by the way. That was a dean of the university going by, and he is on sabbatical right now. He is actually working with Arabella, and he has some research that he wants to do, that he's always wanted to do, and so he's taking the time to do it right now. Now, this is Danny, and Danny is supposed to be working on a 3rd dormitory. So we have 2. But he's working on the 3rd one right here. And dun 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 dun, yay. So here he is. Hold on. So this is the level, this is the new version of this, and that is a level 3 if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. So let's get Danny to start working on the level 4 and build it up. So yeah, so when it's done, of course, it's going to look like these 2 that we have here. This is 1, and this is still vanilla. I haven't really done anything to this one. And then over here, I don't think I've done anything to this one at all. No. See, it still has chests right there. And yeah. And it still has the bunk beds made like that. Let's go to the, let's go through to here. This is the builder, Beatrix, and she is working on something for us, and I'm going to check and see what she's working on. We're going to come back here. This is a level 5 of that dormitory, the underwater base dormitory, and we have modified it with other mods in order to do something. So we changed the orange glass and made it clear so that they had a view of the hallway, the farm hallway. And then if they didn't want to have a view, they could just draw the curtains. In order to do that, because of macaw, and let's look here, these pieces right here are actually at the end of the top piece, the top block. So they're actually at the bottom. So if I put one here, see where it is? So in order to have these be right where the window was, they have to be able to be the only thing right above the window. So this slab roof had to be changed right here. So we just went ahead and gave them that skylight piece right there because that was the easiest thing to do. We've got some Mr. Crayfish furniture. We've got some Adorn, I think it is. Hold on for a minute. Some of it's macaws, some of it's Adorn. This is actually macaws curtains. This looks like a mixture. And let me see who this is for just a second. And yeah, it's Mr. Crayfish, and the lamps are macaws. I recognize those. And then in the bedrooms, we put in handcrafted beds so that we could change the blankets, which I just love. We gave them some stools. These are Macaw's closets instead of the chests, and I always have fun doing that. So there was only one bed in this room, and so we didn't move the beds. You can't move the beds, but we can change what the beds are made of, or which bed. And it's interesting, handcrafted and also Paladin. I didn't think that they were using Paladin's beds, but everyone's sleeping, and I have a ton of Paladin beds. So this is the nunnery. We have a bunch of women who live here. This is a farm dormitory, a dorm in the farm district. And these women just feel more comfortable having an apartment together. It's Paloma the chef, Daniela, Everly, and Nola all sharing this dorm house. And since they don't necessarily have a permanent partner, and that gives them that place to live. Okay, so we're back here, and one of the things, this is the farms, by the way, one of the things that I'm trying to do is just get the builders working on something. So we know what Danny's working on. Let's come here to Beatrix and see what she's working on. I'm doing this at night so that in the morning they'll start bright and early. We're listening for rain too. What are you working on? Nada. She is not working on a thing. So we're going to have her work on something. Let me see what Elena is doing. Elena is working on a residence. Whoa. So Elena has a big project. She's actually working on the brand new Aquatica apartment building that we are putting in this new district, which we are headed for right now, and this is it. We're in the process of adding some more makers in this area. So we have the glass shop, and this morning we did some work on the glass shop, so it looks like this now. We added a chimney for the furnaces in the glass shop. I haven't gotten the leaking settled yet. I'm still working on some of that. But we also put in an Arcology level 5 mechanics shop, and this is it. I'm going to put in a table over here for them, and probably some chairs and things, but I haven't done that as yet. The only thing that's actually missing from here that Arcology had in it was a lectern. There was a lectern sitting in this corner with the books, and we don't need that. We expanded just a tiny bit, but we left the skeleton because I really liked it here. Now in this area, these buildings are on the ground underwater, so they can have this heavy ass stone as a decoration. And this is the mechanic right here. This is the glass shop. We have a brand new, and I haven't done too much to it yet. This is the stone mason, and the stone mason opens up into, now that's Cavern level 5 default. This is a level 5 default, not meant to be built underwater, and that's why it's leaking, and we'll do something about that. I haven't worked on that yet. And this is Arcology. I see the decoration. This is Arcology. This is a blacksmith right here. And Arcology, the stone smelter. So we just didn't do anything with this smeltery area, and these are the chimneys for this. And so we're going to make it much more like these others, where these smelteries actually need to have some weight to them. And so we're going to make them like the ones in these two locations here, especially here. That turned out really so much fun. And so I think they're going to look like this. They're going to look a little bit more like this, like this. Okay, so what is she working on? Elena is working on the apartment building that we had to add because we just added 4 more people's jobs in this area. Wow, look at it. It just looks so strange when it's at level 1. It is just medieval. And of course it is. It has torches even. And we're going to have Beatrix continue to build up this level 3. Now she's a level 5 builder, and it's much faster to have her do the level 3 than it is to assign someone here and have them do it. And you notice we're going to have a lot of concrete. There's 406, and that's the other one that we're supposed to be putting in. A 3rd concrete mixer. Upgrade the building. So yeah, so in this area, the other one that we wanted to add was a 3rd concrete mixer. This is a 3rd stonemason, a 3rd mechanic, a 3rd glass shop. So somewhere right here, we're going to do that. Let me go out for a minute. I want to show you something. Since I did all of that on Twitch this morning. By the way, it's still there if you want to see it. This is Mubian's connectors. This is an Aquatica connector level 5 right here. And if you'll notice, what I'm doing is I am putting these Arcology buildings in the corners. Now, if I had realized I was going to do that sooner, I think I would have moved the stonemason over, but the stonemason is connected to the blacksmith, so it's actually okay. Can I fit anything in there? I don't know. I thought I was going to fit the mechanic, and then the mechanic turned out to be big for Arcology. It's like, it's not a little tiny square. Let's come over here for a second. And let's look at this. So we're going to get a builder's tool. Let's get a pickaxe just in case. And let's look at Arcology. Now I already have an Aquatica. No, I don't. Oh, let's look at Aquatica first. A-T-I-C-A. Aquatica's stonemason for concrete mixer for a minute. So a concrete mixer is luxury, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay, let's go to, wait. Let's go back. It must be with stone stuff, yes. Okay. This is the level 5 concrete mixer in Aquatica. So this looks like a store, and this is what we've been using Mubians to be, because they look like retail shops. And so I don't think I'm going to do that. We already have underwater bases shop. Let's look at Arcology. Remember, this is the 3rd one of these that we have. And I don't like making all the same things. And so this is stone. There's the concrete mixer. Yeah. Look at that. That's nothing. Look how tiny this is. Good gracious. And it's tiny enough, is it? Ooh. I think it might actually fit in this spot. Oh my goodness, that would be so funny. Hold on. I mean, it's perfect because it's the concrete mixer. So let's X and let's click and let's go back. And let's do concrete. There it is, level 5. Now, of course, you can see that this is not meant to be built underwater. And because of that, I always explain that I'm not letting them build this because I'm not interested in people dying. So we're going to bring this down. That looks like it might be too low, but we'll see in a minute. Let's go into the airlock here. You can see buildings that haven't been built yet coming on. We're going to have a scrub right here, which is the mini submarines that the couriers use. We call them scrubs. And it's going to be right there. So I'm looking at this. And it is fitting and it's good. That's the thing that I want to see, that it is not on the inside of this building, and it actually is not. So it doesn't interfere with this. So now we can go outside. That's Elena, by the way, who's going to build. Wait, that's Beatrix. Oh, hi, Beatrix. Okay. And she's going to work on that builder. So let's come here. So see in this area, these big heavy buildings over here are on platforms. They're being supported by the ground underneath. And these over here are just sitting on the ground. And so right here, let's just walk through here for a minute. I just want to make sure that this is at ground level and I can't see it. So I'm going to, it looks like it's one up too high. No, it's one down too low. Look at that. That's what it is. Okay. That's it. That's where it's supposed to be. Okie dokie. Now it looks correct. And it is correct. See, it's the same height as these. These were the chimneys that we put in for the fires, the furnaces that are in that area. So we put them in. Now, the last one that I did, I think I just brought it into this corner like this. And that was enough. Now the question, of course, is where do I want the hut block to be in relationship to that? Because the doorway is going to be right here. Although they could go through the shop. They could go through that shop. That just doesn't seem like it's at the right location for this shop, though, does it? It still seems like it's too low, and that's too high. Grrr. All right, I have to go in. No, there's no question about it. There's no question. That's supposed to be there. The Cavern style is different, and this is the same level as these right here, and we put stuff on top so that they wouldn't leak. And so this is it. This is the thing that needs to be done. That's what I need to do, is to turn the building so that that concrete mixer piece is facing this way. And we can see it right there. And where does that put the door? That puts the person right here. I still need room for the trees, so I don't want to put it right into this V because I want to have trees, but I need them to be able to get in. All right, one more time. Through here. Yeah, my siren sight comes on when I get wet and it gets very bright, and then there it goes, then it goes away. Okay, I think we're gonna have to put the door here. I think we are, like we did with the other one, that the door is going to be right in this part right here. It's close enough to here. Here's the thing. Are we going to open this up on this part? We don't need any of this. This is the design. The only thing that's actually needed in here is sitting right here. So let's build. Let us construct this. And there we go. It is constructed. And let's X. And we can do it from the outside first, but you can already see there it is right there. And I think I'd rather go outside and fix it. So let's come down, and there's the new concrete mixer. Now these are smaller. They're only meant to be apart. And I didn't do it right. I needed more room that I don't have. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. So these have been pulled out. This is outside. You can tell by this one. There's the original footprint for this Aquatica building. And we've brought the walls out. In this area, I think I'm actually going to have to take out the walls, the Aquatica walls. I mean, not the Aquatica, the, Arcology walls, and put in and connect it like this. So see that space there? We need that space. Let's put this here for a minute until I see what I'm going to do with that. It has to come all the way up because it's leaking. And on this side, this is actually where we do need the space because we have the concrete mixer right there. So I'm going to bring the entire building over. And this is the new window area above that concrete mixer, and let's bring this part over. So we've got glass here, but I definitely need this support right across here. And then if we just make it that this is the actual wall on both these sides, it's going to come to here. And then we'll have to bring it up, like for instance right here. We can do what we did with these and put the glass in and give them a skylight right here. And this part we'll bring up around it. We have to. Otherwise, it's just going to leak. So if we do that, it's actually going to be probably up here. It is going to be up here. So we'll remember that we have a double right there because this is going to leak. This whole part is going to leak underwater. We haven't even done anything with this yet. With that stonemason, we've just been working on the arcologies right now. And there we are. Let's take this out for right now. And now we have a pickaxe. Why don't we use it instead of our hands? So my siren sight went off, and I might need, we'll see in a minute if I need some light. It might be easier for you to see if I put a light down here. So let's put this here, and look, I think I can just put the light, okay, on the floor. And so there is now how tall this has to be in order for this not to leak. And the skylight isn't going to. So because it's so small, giving them more room like that is actually good. And then these are going to come down completely in here. We're not going to have this decoration because I think we're going to open it up to the other the stone mason. And let me see what I've got. So yeah, so I'm putting this in right now just to get the feel, and then I'll take out the walls that we don't need as soon as it stops leaking, and I figure out where the door is going to go. Now there's some things that I can't change in here, and this is one of them. This right here, this water piece right here is where they make the concrete, and the fact that they step up to it like this, all of this is going to stay, otherwise they won't be able to do their job. So that part isn't going to change. Let's put this in. That matches. Let's get some glass. And then I think this is closed. And then we'll have to find the source, the water source that's inside. Everyone's gone to bed. Yay! Okay, so there's one thing. This is the wall over top of this that I just took away. And I'm just going to put it back right now. This part right here. Just put that there. And now let's find a sponge because we've got a water source on the inside. And there's one. And it just took away the water from here. So we need to put water back in that bucket. Let's get both just in case we make a mistake. And there's water 3. And I think that's enough for that to work. Let me look at this side. Yeah, it's still. Okay, good. This is teeny. This is teeny. Okay, so no one's coming in right here. And let me get a light fixture. Let's use simply light. We're deliberately making really small ones to augment the ones that we already have. I don't think we need that anymore. Let's put them in the corners for now. Let's put 1, 2. This is going to come down over here. 3 and 4. Ooh, be careful of the hut block. We have to start all over again. All right. So where are we? See this right here? Let me remove this first, because this is where the door is going to be. Right here. And we're just going to have a single. Ooh. I like it. We're just gonna have a single door. And I'm tempted. Is this the repair? Okay, we don't need the repair. I'm sorry, we don't need it. I'm going to make them match in this area. We've already got these. So let me put this in. And I know these are leaking from up above, but it's fine. I'm putting these here. We're not going to be able to have the trees in those side right there. I don't think we're going to be able to have the trees unless the tree sits here. And let's put the tree there on both sides and see how I feel about that. Remember these? So this is a druid sanctuary in the frozen waters of Minecraft frozen oceans. And so these druids come here specifically to have a choice to either be druids but not fight, or to not be druids at all, which is a choice that they might not get in a warring city-state because their skills are needed for things, for fighting, for defending the city. And so here they can be crafts people, they can be makers, they can make things and find out what it's like in a way to have a normal life. Like for instance, we have druids here who have had children, who've had lots of children because they can here, whereas in a regular city state, they don't live in a house, so they would never have kids. And at least that's how it was explained to me. I might be wrong about that, but yeah. So I'm doing this decoration way early because I just want to see what this is going to look like over here with this piece. Now in these areas here, we've removed this because they walk across that. And we're just going to go ahead, and these leak, so we're not going to have these, although they're not going to leak now, but we're still going to bring them up as straight because of the nature of the building. And this gives them this corner to have some more room to walk around in here and to get to where they need to get to. Notice there's nothing in here, so there's no racks. There's nothing for them, and that's why we're going to open this wall up. Hold on. I forgot a very important thing. I forgot to put the humidifier on. Okay, so the stonemason in Lady Shatana's place here is a stonemason. And she has some stone prototypes for statues. She's got some giant pieces of like that you would have for a statue. And then she's got some other stone things that she's working on, and I really like that. Let's remove this completely. Now, when we do this, there's nothing over here. So if we remove this part, we're actually going to have to put glass in here. so that it doesn't open up to the outside. And let me see how far. And then this shelf that is here, I think I want to leave it, but what can I do about it? Boink. Oh, yeah, there's nothing there. Let me do something here. Let me put this underneath right here. So I need glass there, and hold on, I'm mermaiding. That means I want to stay in the water. And is this, holy good night. Whoa. Whoa! Do you see that? Oh my gosh! I think that was a dragon. Whoa! There's some huge creature. Wow! Okay, that was actually kind of scary. Whoa! I'm looking at the map for a second. Hold on. Let me look at the people. Who's that? Whoa! Whoa! There's something scary going on. Wow! I thought it was just the people. Did you see that? Whoa! What in the world? Okay, that was really kind of scary. Whoa! Yikes! Yikes! What? That makes you think that it isn't? No. They made a big announcement. Yes. The kind of announcement. I know it is. Just like the people not being where they're supposed to be. I almost guarantee I am going to give them that benefit of the doubt. I know them well enough. It's the kind of thing that Sam would absolutely do. 'Cause look at it. See? See that right there? It moves. Look at that. Wow. That's freaky. Yeah, nah, that's April Fool's. Without a doubt, it's April Fool's. Okay, Vincentius Primus is not convinced.
Not to say my age or anything, but I don't know about that.
I love it. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Okay, do we need this? No. So we're going to take that part away. I am trying to preserve this wall a little bit, but I want it to have the same look on both sides. So this is going to be into this building right here. Now the question is, what part of this building is going to remain stone? And I think it's going to be the inside, this inside part, the stone brick. The actual plain stone, what we're going to turn into concrete. So right here, however, we're going to put in that for there and for here. And in these corners, I need this color and this is the doorway. What are we putting here? I don't know yet. We don't have anything in this corner yet, so we'll wait and see. Wow, that was freaky. Vincentius is saying, no, they just did bad coding. I would think so too, except that it's a dragon. That's what it looks like. Let me see if I can see something out above. Now we're underwater, and that's probably making it really weird. But let me come over here. Look at the size of that squid. Or what is that? Oh, look at the stuff. Oh, oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at the crazy. Oh, that is so freaky wild. Oh, I'm having so much fun. I just love it. I didn't think that this year's April Fool's was going to be fun at all. And just like, I'm not in the mood. But that is so fun. And yes, I don't usually like being scared, but I'm not really afraid in the water. I mean, this is science fiction, you know, and I'm not afraid of science fictions in the way that I am of spooky. And so, yeah, look at that. Oh, that is wild. That is really wild. No, that's deliberate. If they hadn't made such a big deal, and it's the thing that they had a big release like 2 days ago. And then all of a sudden they were saying, oh, we discovered what's wrong with the program, and this is going to make it so much faster. And I should have known. Oh, what a great prank. What a great prank. So, yeah. So we're being pranked by Minecolonies, and I'm just loving it. So, we're just taking the stone, and we're also taking the diorite. We're not going to have a diorite ceiling. And so we can take these corners away right here and just go ahead and make them. Can I do that without letting in the, yeah, I can. Okay, let's do that. I know it's going to be funny trying to do anything. But we're just going to take this and put it over the entire top. Now, I'm going to go through the city in just a minute and look at some other things. I'm glad I went outside. That was wonderful. Just so that I could see the full extent of this crazy that's going on here. And we're going to leave the floor, Lady Shatana's floor, and we're going to leave, we're just going to get rid of the ceiling, and we're just going to make it concrete. And in this area, hello, Franklin. Franklin's face is gone. Right here, I think I'm actually going to keep this. Except I need it to be stone the whole way, because this is where the furnaces, some furnace stuff is going on here, and we need all of these things to be supported. Look at that! Did you just see that? Look at that. Okay. Oh my gosh. So yeah, oh, and there it is. Wow. That's just intense. That's just intense. But what we can do is where the stone parts are, we can make it concrete, but I don't want to make this concrete. It's a concrete mixer. So we're just going to keep certain parts of it. So this whole wall behind is just going to stay like that. There it is. See over there? What is that? And we'll do this part here. And in the corners here, we'll put in where those lanterns are, we're going to put in simply light in those corners. No. Thank you. And so let's begin to make it match. So what we're doing is making this Lady Shatana's building. Oh, oh. Zaph, you picked the wrong day. Oh my gosh. Hi. It's so wonderful to see you in chat. How are you, Zaph? How are you? You hate April Fool's name? They have it here, so you think, oh, it's Lies Day. Is that what it is? Yeah. And that's the lie that they told. So they told the lie, and Vincentius is still not convinced. that it's not actually some sort of bug, and it's like, no, that's too suspicious. It's just too suspicious. It absolutely is. Can I reach that? Yes, I can. All right, and that is this wall. Oh, okay. I have to get behind these. And see, you fell down. Oh no. Well, that is not good. Oh, Zaph. Yikes. Are you able to work? Or did you have to take time off because of it? Oh my gosh. I don't like it. I think I want it to come all the way down. I know I just did that, but I don't like the way it looks. So we're going to put this back. You picked up something heavy and you made 2 steps, and yikes. Oh my. You won't go, you can work, you just have to do lighter work. Look, Zaph, look at that. See these shadow things that keep showing up? It is, it is the prank. It is the prank that April Fools, it's the April Fools of Minecolonies team, which I'm so loving. Now I made this one smaller, and I'm gonna bring these 2 back. So I need one down here. Can I do it? Nope. I'm gonna have to do that on, let's just go ahead and do it right quick. We'll come here and we'll put in this one right there because I want that to be there. And see on the bottom here, that whole row right there, let's make it all, oops, wonky. Make it all this. So move back in here. So that's the same behind that part right there. I love Lady Shatana hiding the henstone in the foundation. And then we'll put this here. Oh no. No. I'm so glad to see you. I really am. And I'm just sorry that you're not feeling well. I haven't had a really bad skating fall in a long time, but I know that falling on your knees, okay, is really, really painful. And so I am really sorry. I know that that is very difficult right now. And you're gonna look at the game? Okay. Do you want me, you haven't been here in a while. Do you want me to show you all the new stuff? We could do that. Look, there it is. See, it's crazy things happening. Look at that. Oh. And Zaph, more than anyone, knows that I do not like being scared. And that's the reason why I am explaining that it's kind of science fiction-y to me. So that's the reason why I'm not freaked out completely. But I was the first time it happened. And but now that I know that it's the prank, it's actually okay. So Zaph, this is a new section of the city that we're working on, and this is a new corridor. And this corridor, there didn't used to be anything here, and it's probably easier to show you outside because you'll probably remember when we built, oh, but we can't find it now. This over here. When we built this over here, this little area right here, I think you were here the last time when we did that, and we have now added so much more in this area. I'm looking at these here, and I think this ice came off of here. Hold on. I don't think that's changing anything on the inside. It might be leaking on the inside, so I'm gonna just put this here for a second just to make sure it's not leaking in that spot. And here we go. So this is the new, we have a new restaurant, and it is in this area. These pieces are sitting on the ground, but this is a new, right over this ravine. Look at that. Whoa. Could you imagine if you were down in a cave or something? Oh my God, it would be so scary. It absolutely would. Chroma Hills has a missing piece. See? It looks like a wing or something. But then when you see it, it's like, oh, it's all sorts of different pieces, all doing something weird. The garden in the main lobby, you like that? Yay! Let me show you where all the gardens are now, because we've got a bunch. And we'll come through. There's my siren sight. Went away. You went and summertime for an hour in front in Europe. Yeah, we had it too. We had a spring preview where it went up to 70 degrees on Sunday, either Sunday or Monday. And it was like, whoa. Or was it Saturday? It must have been Saturday because I was streaming. So look at the people, Zaph. Look at the people. They're not there. See? His head's gone. And look, she only has one leg. Oh my goodness. So let me show Zaph all the lovely, lovely, lovely gardens that we put in. This was Jellybean's idea. I wasn't thinking about putting a corridor here that had a tree section in it, and this has turned into a really great thing because we're putting the buildings in the corners behind the trees, and I really like that. I love it. So so that's the new section. Oh, it's you went to daylight savings time. Yeah, that's why there's one leg. You'll see other people walking around and they don't have any arms. Look, see, he only has one arm. And people without heads and things like that. Let's go down to this one. And Zaph, I want to show you what happened. So remember that bamboo hallway? It wasn't a level 5. So when it got built, look, see, she doesn't have an arm. When it got built, it took away the design. So I want to show you what we did. Hold on a second. That was Vincentius. Why do they only have one leg? It's April Fool's. Minecolonies team announced an update, and they wanted to make sure that everyone did it. And they said in Discord, we finally fixed everything and it works perfectly now. And then I came in and people didn't have legs and faces and parts of their bodies are missing and things like that. So it is, see, he doesn't have, see, his body's not there. So it is April Fool's. It's an April Fool's prank. And yeah, so they thought it was funny. It just seems like the thing that Sam would have done, and that Ray would have said, oh yeah, that'll be really fun. So this is, remember we had this area here where we had the bamboo? See, we still have one of the pieces right there. But this glass went in this area, and so we put the bamboo here in order to make it, now you understand? Yes, we put the bamboo in this area here so that it would still have the bamboo that you wanted in this hallway. And I actually like the way these look like curtains, and it's very fun because that's ice. behind there. That is a glacier behind that wall. And so to have this desert, this jungle bamboo is really fun in this part right here. And it's a beautiful view too. We can see the airlock, and we can also see the fishery. And those kelp that's growing in the fishery area, the reason that it's able to grow in this super cold water is because we have magma warmers all around this fishery. So this is actually sort of almost like a farm fishery. It's there to attract the salmon to this area, that it's a little warmer, and also the seaweed to let the not seaweed, what do you call it, kelp, the kelp grow in this part, because other than that it's too cold for kelp to grow. So I'm going to come up here. So we finally got this to work. And we have a new, this
problem?
is Everly. No, there's no problem. Everything is fine, Everly. She's like, is something going on that I should know about? No. And so, how is he? I don't know. I don't know. He's in the bathroom. And I heard a noise. But I don't think it was loud enough for like a fall or something like that. It just sounded like something fell off a shelf in the bathroom. Let me check for a second. Now that you've asked. Let me ask. He's never without his phone. So I'll ask him that and we'll get an answer. If I don't get an answer, I'm going to get up and knock on the door. And sure enough, there he is. Hi. What fell?
Tall, skinny bottle, this tiny little shelf.
Uh-oh. Which one?
Oh, just one of the lower shelf, the orange bottle.
Oh, okay. All right.
You just bonked on the shower floor and I put it back out.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Zaph is asking for you.
hi, Zaph.
There he is. Okay. And so yes, so this is the hallway that you had decorated with bamboo, and so we tried to continue to have the decoration when this was brought up to the level 5 and all of this became glass. We kept the little lights because I really love those. And then this is Skyrus right here. This is the Skyrus Botanical. And then this is the Skyrus apartment building. And so their reception area is also made out of the same wood, with some Skyrus fruit trees in these in these pots. We got some of our decorations back because we got Dawn of Time, and it allowed us to get some of our pots back and our flower pots and some flower arrangements, and so I'm really happy about that. And let's see. So this is the Skyrus right here. Let's go down here. And I know, oh, did you see? Oh my gosh, he's practically gone. This is the Spirit Botanical Gardens. And And look, someone's coming. They're not there. And this botanical garden belongs to this apartment building over here, which is going to be a druid actual apartment building for when we have festivals and holidays. Uh-oh. That is a person. Okay, I'm gonna have to get out and get back in. That person's stuck, and that is not a part of the April Fool. That is not a part of the April Fool. So let me come here, and we're gonna save and quit. And to quit, I'm gonna have to bring up, let me bring up, where are you? CurseForge, there we go. It used to leave a picture, but I think OBS stopped it, so they don't have that picture anymore. Aha! And now there is a second update right now of Minecolonies. So Minecolonies is updating again right now. So I'm going to update. How much do you want to bet all those things are going to go away that were just there? And let me see. I don't want to do anything by accident. Everything's good. Okay. So let's play and let's see. That is so funny. That is just so funny. So, did he get on, Zaph? He didn't get on yet, did he? No. What is he doing? I'm not sure what he's doing. So we'll see in a minute. Okay, the launcher is up, and we're waiting for the launcher to install for a second. And then we'll see. Vincentius? Are you there?
I'm here.
Are you going to April Fool? Are you going to come on?
Well, it wouldn't be much of an April Fool if I announced it and then did it. Now you've ruined it. Now I can't come on. Yes, I'm coming on. April Fool, I didn't.
No, it's a gray screen. Yes, I know. They used to have a picture when something happened and it went down, but now all they're doing is just a blank screen, which is kind of silly, but the game is loading right now, and we'll be done in a minute. And yeah, and there is the game loaded, ready to play. Let's do Arnaaluk. We're loading the world, and I just think that was so fun. I really do. And I didn't think anything would be fun about this April Fool's Day. I mean, we're just in such disarray. I just, you know, I don't think it's funny people losing their jobs and things like that. Ah, but it's still there. Ooh, it didn't come back yet. Oh, look. Her hair is she's all hair. So interesting. So Vincentius was saying that he didn't think that that was part of the joke. And now I'm beginning to think that he might be right. Wouldn't that be interesting if that wasn't part of the joke, those pieces? That would be wild. Hold on. Let me get rid of the Force of Courage. CurseForge. Let's see here. And yeah, because they have commercials. So we'll take that down. So the people are still doing their silly thing. So when it's Halloween and Christmas, Minecolonies team does things. They have fun things where they play with the people. And so in that respect, there's no question that this is them playing for April Fools. However, Vincentius Primus might be right if that those big anomalies were not meant to be there, and that would be wild. So we'll see what happens. Zaph, are we back yet? Do you see anything? Is the world back for you to see? We'll see in a second. And so, yeah, so we were at the Spirit when I looked down the hall and saw somebody glitching, and that's what was happening. This is the Spirit over here, the Spirit building over here. That's what this one is going to be. But this is the, it's back? Okay, good. Mr. Villager! Oi! Mr. Villager! Oi! How are you? This is, I think, Zelkova. Let me see if this is the Zelkova or the... There's two of them. Hold on. Yeah, I don't remember. It's Sakura. So this is the Sakura Botanical Garden right here. And yay, it's so nice to have you both here. Excellent. And the Sakura Botanical Garden, this is the Sakura or the Sakura building, apartment building right here. Somebody's door is open. And these mats means that someone lives here. If there isn't a mat in front of the door, no one lives in the apartment. And so we have these botanicals here. The new update has arrived. New animals and plants. Have I heard about it? I absolutely have. I don't know. I don't think you were here, Mr. Villager, when Mixasa visited that day last week or something, and he was talking about the movie, the Minecraft movie, showing the new animals, the new animal colors, new plants, which is kind of fun. This is the mahogany right here, the Zaph. And we don't have a forest for the mahogany building, but I think we do have a forest. Where's the other one? Ah, here it is. And this is the Zelkova. And we do have a Zelkova forest. And oh, that's right, because it's spring forward, so for Zaph it's even later at night than usual. How about that? And for Mr. Villager, it's, instead of it getting a spring preview, Mr. Villager is getting a fall preview. And this is this botanical garden right outside of the foresters right here, the tree farmers. Our two tree farmers are right here, and this forest is right here. Now there's no rail in this area, so the trees have been allowed to fill in more than they do in the other one. You knew about the movie? Am I anxious? Anxious, how so? What do you mean anxious? I'm not sure I understand. Because there, yay, let me see if he's done. No, he's still working on it. We'll have to check. Anxious how? Tell me what you mean. Because of the new forest or the creaking, the new monster, or some of those kinds of things. Look at this. This is becoming so cool. Oh, I like that looking like a bottle. Now that's Domum Ornamentum making some pieces. It won't be much good. Happy for it, awaiting. Yeah, well, when Minecraft Minecolonies decides to update to 21.5, then yeah, then we'll go when that happens. But right now, don't really care. Minecraft is Minecraft, and we'll see what happens. I always thought it was funny, and Zaph and Mr. Villager, you'll remember in Prasino and in Rosa Oro, but specifically in Prasino, remember there was some strange thing that was happening where the druids were dying and there wasn't any reason for it. It was like they were drowning and there wasn't any reason for it. And we lost like 5 druids at a point. And so in the story, we said that there was this new creature, and we called it a rogue because it was a new creature. We didn't know where it was, and we were in these groves. Remember, we had redwoods and maples and magic trees and all like that in Prasino, and there was this creature. And so nobody ever saw it. Nobody knew what it looked like. But that was a part of our story. And then to have Minecraft introduce this new creature in the woods, a new woodland creature, was just so wild that happened like that. Now this is the, I think this is Witch Hazel's. This is the Witch Hazel building right here. And let me see. Building 1 and building 2 of the Witch Hazel apartments. So the Witch Hazel apartments is a double apartment building. We have one going off this way and one going off this way. And let me read what Mr. Villager is saying in chat. I would say slightly not the best, but it does the thing like tap the hole, you know. I mean, it will be good, you think. I see. He's talking about the new Minecraft. I just didn't like the scene. Jack Black says we are vegetarians. And it's just slightly funny considering we have butchers. Oh, you're talking about the movie. Yeah. Ah, some accident they had. And you like the new garden. It's just disappointing, as many said. It could have missed. Yeah. Well, you know. It's Minecraft, and everyone will get used to it. And it'll be interesting to see. I'm warm. I'm going to remove my sweater that I have on. And, but yeah. When Minecolonies goes to that 0.5, then we'll go to the 0.5. That might be what Mr. Villager is saying. Am I anxious about it? Because one of the things is that if we go to a new update, we have to start a new city, And we've always done that. But we could come back to this one the same way we could go back to Prasno or Rosa Oru and see them. And so in that respect, Mr. Villager, I'm not concerned. So for those of you who haven't been here before, who are watching, Mr. Villager and Zaph are speaking English as a second language, and they are doing an amazing job. I certainly don't know enough Greek. If he was speaking Greek, Zaph was speaking Greek as fast as I'm speaking English, I just wouldn't be able to keep up. And yet he keeps up with me. And Mr. Villager, the same. And my Portuguese is not that good at all. So, yes. So I just wanted to explain, because we have a fair audience today. And I just wanted them to know that anything that you see in chat has to do with the fact of the translation, and that is it. And like I said, if they were speaking as fast as I'm speaking, I wouldn't be able to understand them. Now, Greek, I'm loving. Look at him. There's a half a body there. Look at these fish. Oh my gosh, half of them is gone. Look at this. So, are you going to pick that up, Thomas? Shall I pick it up? Let me pick it up. I don't want to lose it.
Need something?
Yes, I'd like you to pick up the stuff that you throw back there. I would. I definitely would. Onyx, did you see that? Did you see what he just did? See, that's how you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. Interesting. Mubian. Oh, that's brilliant. Ooh. I wonder if Mubian did that on purpose. And I wonder, now Aquatica is the newest, one of the newest of these styles. And did you notice that when he brought the fish in, it hit against this wall here? I'm wondering if he did that on purpose, if he had that wall there, so that, see what's happening there? When he brings it back, it hits the wall, and so he gets it automatically. Oh, that would be wild. Mubian, if you did that on purpose. That is so cool. This is Arcology right here. This is a fishery within a fishery. And so we didn't keep the building because we were already in a building, but we wanted to do this. It's the newest, hold on for a second. It seems April is the month of the movie launch. Even the next update is coming right away too. It's the newest. It means the newest underwater style. Yeah. Well, we'll see. Interesting. But what's happening for him is that all the stuff that he is catching is going way back behind him, and he's not getting it. So what do I want to do about that? I think I'm not going to care. Arcology is one of the older styles, and even though some updates have been done to it, it's been done by Blocky Universe. I don't think that Minecolonies, it would be interesting to know if they brought it up to par. It does not have a cookery, if I'm mistaken. Let me do this for a second. I don't think they added a cookery. Let's go to Aquatica for a minute. And that's a sign that, not Aquatica, Aquatica is Mubians, Arcology, Blocky Universe. That's a sign that it hasn't been updated. But let's look here in luxuries for a second. And yeah, see, there's no cookery. And so, yep. So that's how old it is. This is a bug. What's a bug? No, this is April Fool's.
So cold and wet. I hope
this
I
is
don't
April
catch the flu.
Fool's. This is April Fool's. I'm just talking about something about this wall that Mubian put into this building that's actually helping him get the fish, get all the stuff, whereas when Thomas does it, it goes all over the place. It goes back really far. So, but that's what fishers do anyway. So see, it hits the wall and then it doesn't go back as far. So it's in his pocket. That makes him more efficient. Yes, you ask the same with me. Is what a bug. No. Yes, exactly. It's April Fool's. Yeah. Yes. It's very funny. It definitely is. Ooh, I'm moving. Look, Mom, no hands. That's Java. That is not April Fool's. That's Java being pissy. Okay. So we were showing Zaph all the new botanical gardens that we put in to make the druids feel more at home, because they are not in their forests, so they're not in their favorite places. And so that's that. It's raining, isn't it, Ron? I hear that sound.
Some bad weather we're having today.
Yeah, it is. I definitely hear that. So where are we? It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so we'll wait. They're going to, wow, I really am. Java's really distressed. And I don't know what mod it is that causes Java to do that, but it's okay. We've dealt with it for now 3, I think, since 19. So 19, 20, and now 21. See? She doesn't have a face. See, she doesn't have a face. Hi. That's the front of her right there. And it is Everly. And and there we go again. So she doesn't have a face. And that's very funny. But most of the people are like missing limbs and things. Why did the druid look like that? How do you call it? It's the ice cream on a stick. Here you call it piccoli. Each side you look, it gets worse. Oh, yeah, you okay. I hear what you're saying. Yeah, no, they're all missing pieces of themselves as a part of this, and there was some kind of strange glitchy that was going on, but they made that go away. And I don't know, maybe people didn't like it, or on the server, maybe it was slowing the world down too much. And because Minecolonies has a server for the patrons to play on. So you can go to Patreon, to Minecolonies team, if you want to play with the developers on their server, you absolutely can do that. And I am a patron. And I don't play on their server because they're playing war games. They're playing in survival's war. And we are a peaceful nation. We have no weapons. And that is who Tana is. And Tana is the mermaid nation that I am from. I am just an ambassador here. And that's my story. And so that's why I don't play on their server. They have barbarians and skeletons and everybody, and it's classic Minecraft with all the wars. The druid looks like a popsicle. She's missing a leg and 2 arms. Yes, she is. Oh, that was the word that you were looking for. You call it piccoli? A popsicle? Really? Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. A popsicle. You meant popsicle. Okay. Yes, we have popsicles too. Let's go down and see if we can find Ezekiel's dad. We're still looking for a visitor to come, and we're hoping one day it will be Ezekiel's dad. So we're looking for the name Dagworth, and we're finding all sorts of people. But we have lots of visitors, and some of them are actually people who have family here. And some of them are just visiting because this is a place to visit and to see. There is those 4 men. I don't have any of those names. I don't have those names at all. So look at the woman. Yes, that's what's supposed to be funny. That is what is funny. They're all you didn't see the one who didn't have a face? And see, he doesn't have an arm either. Yes. Hi, you. All right. I think it was raining, and I think we're gonna go, and then we're gonna return now that we've seen some things. We were showing Mr. Villager and Zaph some of the things that we've done, but let's go back to work for a little bit. So let's go to sleep. All the citizens are tucked in, so we can go to sleep and everything will be fine. Yeah, this light is on. It's still a little dark outside even though it's morning, and we're going to leave this druid's quarters. That looks like 2. Hi. Or that's the problem. Look at that. There's no head in that helmet. And there's no arms. Who is this? Oh, it's Michael. It's Michael. See you, mate. And that's Lionel. Okay. Oh my gosh. And look at the kids. Look at the researchers. Oh my goodness. So yes. So we're going to come back here since we're in this corner right now. And we're going to go down and make sure that Atticus is okay. So let's see if he's back. He's not back. Look, the portal is still open. So Atticus is still on a trip. Let's look at the log. Ooh. He doesn't have any food left. All right. Look at his pickaxe, which is just supposed to be a symbol. Interesting. Okay, hopefully he's going to come back okay. He's still there, and he's still encountering things. Now, his plate armor is spotless, so that's going to protect him. He does have a sword and both pickaxes. He is going to have a new gold. Oh, and there we go. He's encountered piglins. And so, yeah, we will wait until he comes back. And Nina is feeding the school. This is the university here. Nina is feeding everyone. And in this area, this is the university district. And so the researchers and the druids come down here to eat. And then let's go through the Museum of Natural History right here. Doo. I love that balloon. I love that balloon. And we're going out and we're going back to that section that we were working on. That's Lee. I know that's Lee, one of the submarine techs. And so we'll go through here. And Danny's still working on this building, so he's probably waiting for materials that he needs, because now both Danny and Beatrix both need a lot of concrete. Do we want to start that concrete mixer? I don't have any place for them to live. Let me think about that, because remember, we were thinking about what's going to happen here with the housing. And let me look for a second. Their door is open. I'm just going to close it. Whoop. Okay. And there are lots of people who have no heads and no faces. Their hair is there and there's no faces. So there are a lot of people like that. Let's come in here and let's see if we can get some more help with concrete. If we have anyone who's available. Wow, look at Cadence. Okay, let's look at Cadence parentage for just a minute and see. I believe that she was fostered. That she came here without a family. And let's come down. Let's see if that is true. The last name is Barber. And I see people. And sure enough, Khalil, the chef, and June, the druid, agreed to raise 3 kids. They raised Edison, Cadence, and Samuel together. And Cadence is been researching. She's actually really nice. Fabian's the librarian, so he's not going to do this job. Blood is not interested. Michaela isn't. Zane could be interested, and Zaria, look at the women being interested in being concrete mixers. So Zaria, she's a druid, and she's just waiting to do some research. Notice her focus is 25 and her mana is 20, so she wants to go to the university and build up her mana. And Everly is one of our kids, but I think we're going to have Cadence do this. Let's have Cadence work here. Now we have to find her someplace to live very quickly. Well, how long do we have? It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So let's come through here. And I'm going to take the hallway for a minute. This housing is not ready to be lived in yet. There's only one apartment here that could be lived in, and that's this one. And let's look, and it's level 1. Is it close enough? Yes. Okay, so this apartment building will be close enough for them. And Elena is working on this apartment building right now. There is a bed. Wow, this is intense. We are going to have Cadence live here because there isn't any place else for her to live. So let's come here and we'll have her move in. That's kind of spooky for a young woman who's been living in a dormitory. Raquel is across the way with this restaurant. And Mr. Villager, remember I was going to wait for you to figure out what we were going to do with this restaurant here? That I wanted to do some kind of garden area, but we didn't have anything that we could put here. I'm thinking that I want the kitchen to be in the middle. So this fireplace piece is going to be in the center of the room. And that's what I'd like to do with this. However, where's the fastest way out? It's right here. Let me look at something for a second. I don't have any building that I can put there to get me started. See, this is the kitchen right here, and we want to add an outdoor area for them. Just put in some trees and some grass that they can just walk out into this area. I don't want to use that big piece, and that's one of the things. I would have to use Arcologies, and Aquaticas are all shaped the same, and I think it's too big, but let me look for a second. Let's do this. I've got Arcology up. Did I say Aquatica or Arcology? Because Aquatica's buildings are all the similar flat line. Let me think of, are there any parks? Yeah, see, these fields are open fields and they're not going to do anything for us. Let's do that again. In the field. Yeah, see. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Oh, look at this, Mr. Villager. Oh, this might be interesting. Okay, let me look for a second. This is infrastructure fields. There's a brick field, a stone field, and a wooden field. So it doesn't change the fact that this is a field, and we would just have to take that piece out. But this might actually work as a corner for this. I know it's a little big still. The only other one that might work would be the flower shop. Oops, I didn't have to go that far back. Let's go to agriculture, horticulture, the flower shop. Let me see if it is smaller than that. Nope, it's the exact same size. And I don't have enough tree area for it. So I would say no. Look at the moon coming up. Whoa. Right in between those two hills right there. That is beautiful. Wow. So I was trying to see if I could maybe make some place where they would come to, but I would rather have it be a leisure place, and none of those are going to do it. Let's look at underwater base for a second and Aquatica. Let's switch to Aquatica for a minute. AT. And let me look. Let me put this down. There we go. And then I can see. Is that what you call them? Slaki, which is a popsicle. Cool. Neat. Cool. Let's look at decorations, recreation for Aquatica. And here's an atrium. Hold on, let me see what I'm looking at. Okay, no. That's meant to have tall trees in it, and it's the wrong size for us. Decoration, recreation, a large dome, a small dome. Those are the tops. Those are the roofs on top that allow them to have skylights. And decoration, supplies, and utility. And utilities are airlocks. And those are the domes again. An escape truck. Yes. So this is one of these for the player to be able to come here and just rise up or rise down. Okay, I get that. It goes all the way to the surface from the place. None of those do us any good. A module. What's a module? Holy good night. Okay. And a develop module. Pothole clear. That's interesting. I don't know what that means. Little logistics is a dock, and I'm not gonna find anything. And this is mine places. And the mystic side I already have. The graveyard for them looks like this, and level 5 it's catacombs. So it's not a garden, and it's a double catacomb building. And the mystic site we have, and the small dome and the large dome and the guard tower all are in other places, and that's why they're not here. The enchanter, all of this is too big. I need something small. Let's go to underwater base for a second. Undi. Matlama Mixasa, and let's look at decorations, miscellaneous. Now the arboretum piece, this is the piece that goes inside the arboretum that has this garden piece here, which is really nice. Isn't that? That's pretty. I want something like this. But this is decorations, miscellaneous, the central gardens, another portal, and I've got nothing. Commercial cross is still a cross, and that's as big as an Aquatica building. So back to Arcology for a second, and let me see if I can figure something here. If I use one of Arcology's buildings, Mystic Site looks like that, and that's too small. We could make it bigger, I know. The graveyard is no, and the nether mine is no. Okay, so fields, pathways, halls, and these are just pieces of walkway for Arcology. I don't think there's anything. The barracks is too big. And that hasn't changed. Although, the building itself, the level 5, yeah, we would have to take all the stuff out. And then we'd still have these. And I'd be afraid that the druids would want to try and get to these. And so I don't think so. I don't want to do something that's too far off. What's the supply ship and the supply camp for this? Aw, look at that. That's wonderful. That's Arcology's supply camp. I don't think I've ever looked at it. And there they had one of these where you're shipwrecked and you just barely made it. Yeah, I can't find anything, so I think I would have to replace the blue blocks with water and fishes. That will work in the garden. Yeah, I would like to do that. That's what that's meant to be. That part is the garden and fishes, and that would be fine. What am I going to put it in? And that's the thing that I'm trying to figure out. I need to put it inside something. And I don't want to put it in an arboretum. And maybe I should just show what the arboretum looks like. Underwater base. It's meant to fit into an arboretum. Decorations. Miscellaneous. And where's the actual room? Oh, infrastructure, fields. There we go. So it's meant to go into an arboretum. And the small arboretum is this size. Let's go to fields. The small arboretum is this big. Oh, did you see what I just did? Let's do that one more time, people. Okay, field and arboretum and level 3. So, see, it's big. I didn't think I wanted something quite this big. Plus, as you can see, they would have to go downstairs from here, like they do where the druids are. So if we put it here, if we put a doorway here so that they could go in, it would have to be like right here like this. So see that there? And then they would come downstairs and be in here. I don't want that. I don't want that in this area. So I don't have what I want yet. If we had frogs, we could put frogs in the water. That's true. And they wouldn't hop all over the place and escape like the axolotls. Would they stay? That would be interesting, Zaph. I would be happy doing that. I just wish I knew. Ah, hold on for a second. Let's do OG for a minute. Underwater base. Let's go to original Minecraft for a second. I know it's going to have stuff, but they have in their infrastructure some fields. No, they're not there. The markets aren't going to work. None of the parks are going to work. Oh, Fortress. Fortress. They may be around the garden. Why not? Much in the garden? Oh, no. Are they going to stay in the garden? Or are they going to jump around and jump all over in the city? But that might be okay. I was just trying to think about it for a minute. Fortress. Fortress has it. Let's try Fortress for a minute. TR. They have a gazebo as a decoration, miscellaneous. The concert. The concert's too big. The concert outside piece. But I thought they had a gazebo. And if it's not them, then I'll have to find it from someplace else. Oh, I thought it was theirs. Okay, this is theirs, the concert hall, but we can't use that. So it must be in original. So let's look for the gazebo in decorations, in miscellaneous. Look. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I think we can use this. I think we can. I think we can. Oh, this might be very interesting. So let me bring this over. I just have to set it. I have to have something that maybe they will use or they'll go into. Shoot, I wish it was a leisure place though. They won't use it because it doesn't have any leisure pieces. It's actually, but that almost works, doesn't it? Look at that. I could extend. I could. This door is in the wrong place. But maybe not. The way this is, we would just have this glass house right here. Hold on. Okay. We would just have this glass house here, like this. And then all of this would be trees or something like that. So this is the bee place. Let me look at decorations for a minute. Miscellaneous. So that's the apiary greenhouse. The garden doesn't have anything there. I cannot find that building. What am I missing? There was a shoot. Okay, I can't find it. So let me look at the packs for a second. It wasn't Littleton. It's an older pack piece. And I thought it was original. But I'm forgetting someone. It's not Fortress. I was pretty sure it was Fortress that had the gazebo. I'm looking for a gazebo. And let's try again. Infrastructure, fields. Those are farms, mushroom farms, melon farms. Decorations, miscellaneous. And they're just showing the concert. They're not showing the gazebo. Wow. Okay, let's go to medieval. Let's look at medieval oak, regular oak for a second. What is there besides fortress? There's fortress and medieval. So let me look at medieval for a minute. Miscellaneous. And it's not a part of this. So it doesn't exist anymore. Wow. You don't remember it? That there was actual... you could make a gap in the ground so they couldn't get out, or rocks for walls. I will definitely have frogs. I will. I think that would kind of be fun, Zaph, to have frogs in here. That would be fun. And we'll see. And I know which one we can do it in. We can actually do it in the druid one, because that has stairs. And they would probably stay on the ground. I'm just at a loss here for the fact that I can't find Cavern. It couldn't be Cavern because it's an outside piece, and it wouldn't be the kind of piece that Cavern would have. That only has mine shafts, and that only has roads. So tropical doesn't have anything because you're in the jungle. You don't need anything. Let's go back. And Arcology. So I've lost. I'm lost for what it could be. So yeah, I'm lost for who it belongs to. Does it belong to Caledonia? Hold on. Let me look at Thalers for a minute. I don't see anything. Nope, I can tell. These are all outside buildings and arches, and we remember a lot of this. So, except one of the greenhouses from Caledonia is too much of an outside building. It doesn't look like something that would be built underwater. Okay, well, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to think about this and try and figure out what it was that I saw. The closest thing so far has been the beekeeper's place in Original. I just remembered something. Housing, market, statues, miscellaneous. It just is not here. It just isn't. Okay, I'm lost. I mean, look how many there are. So there's a ton of these places. Beautiful places. Ooh. Decorations. That just has a well. And supplies. This is dark dust. The mystic site, the graveyard. And the mystic site, level 5, is outside completely. And so we don't have anything from that. And let's switch back. And that's what we would end up doing, just going through and seeing what I could find. And I'm just not finding the one thing that I'm looking for, and it is absolutely, I was sure it was Fortress. It's old enough for Fortress. It's in here. No, I wasn't there. Oh, they moved it to Colonial? Yay! No. Yay! No. No. It's not there anymore. Colonial. That's it. And Crimson Keep has beautiful, but they're huge. And they're really meant for outside. A lot of these are not meant for underwater. The ones that work are Cavern. Hold on a second. Where's that? Did that appear anywhere? Hold on. Let's come here. It says small deco. Let's put it back and let's see if it's still here. It might not be here anymore. Small decoration. Ah. That would be funny if it actually is Cavern style from its large and connectors and facades and intersection decorations, and all of these are monstrous. They're too big. And okay, well, thank you. Thank you for indulging me, everyone. Yeah, I can't find what I'm actually looking for. So that means that I'm just going to wait for a minute or two on this. The apiary probably is the best, and maybe the gazebo, maybe the apiary is the one. Maybe it is. Let's do that. So we just won't have the bees. What will happen is we're just going to use the building, the glass building, for it because it's smaller than the other ones, and that was original. I'm gonna cough, hold on. Thank you. Okay, so let's turn this around. I remember this. This was so fun when apiaries started to be. Is there 2 doors? There is. Okay. Ooh, hold on a sec. Let's turn this way. Let me look and see if I want to put it here, just use it like this. And since the bee part is there, if we turned it so that the bees were up against this wall right here, I think that is within the build, but let me see. It most certainly is, and the hut block is there. So we can't do that, but we can bring it to here. Does it come up close enough? It does. And then what happens with all of this? Let me see right here like this. If we put it here, it's too close to the mine, to the ore smeltery. And this is the thing that we were trying to find something that we could just put off the end of this, like this, right in this part right here, and bring this up. So the door would be right there. And this, they could look out and see this factory area here. How clean it is. This is the ore smelter, and it's really clean. It's really a clean factory. And it would stay here like this. And then we'd have to enclose all of this, and we might as well go ahead and put it underneath too. So we'd have to put all of this here and then put that in. There's one thing about this that's absolute. It's not going to leak. And we could maybe have a tree, just a tiny tree in here. And so this one is probably going to be the one that we're going to use. There's the hut block right there. Let's try it. Now if I do this, what's today? I'm going to have to come back to this later and actually do some more work on it. We have probably about a half hour right now. Looking at the salmon. Hold on for a second. Let me just wait for the salmon for a minute. What keeps happening there? My tail. So when I go in and out of the water, I become a mermaid, and I get siren sight, which means that I can see underwater. And when I get out of the water, I get my legs back and I lose my siren sight. So that's why you keep seeing the water change, the light change. That's what that light change is all about. It's about me being a mermaid and an ambassador to these land people. So we make the treaties with all of the other mobs, and they go by our treaties because we rescue them at sea, and that is the primary reason for that. Skeletons just want gold, and we have tons of that. So that's the other thing. Shall we do it? Let's construct it. And there it is. Oh, whoa, that was close. Look, it took away the wall there. And we're going to have to glass this right now. So let's put the glass. We're going to bring the glass up. I don't want to put glass there. Let's bring this glass up from the ceiling right here. We're going to have to do this really quick. Luckily, it's nighttime, but they're about to wake up. And so I need to close this part off. So let's close it off from here. I want to close it off from the top one right here. So we're just going to do this all the way across, just to make sure that this is closed so that they don't drown when they come into the restaurant. So we'll put that part there, this part here, and we'll bring this across. I'll figure out what I'm going to do with those in just a minute. I just have to make sure that she's not swimming, and she's still swimming. There it is. So the water is going to go down now. There's no source in this building because it's not meant to be underwater. And we're going to have to take off the outside land. So now she's just dealing with the way it is. Let's begin here. Let's X. And let's take shovel first. And we're just going to take away this part right here. Just go ahead and take all of this away. We're going to take away this door. I don't want anybody thinking that they can go out. So, oh, all the flowers are gone. I just let water in and it made all the flowers go away. Okay, so now I can work on it from the inside. So let's go to the airlock right over here and we'll go in and we'll fix it. And this will actually work for what we want.
Huh, look at that.
So what I'm going to have to do, we're not going to have this door. We don't need a door there. And let's pick up all the flowers that fell. She probably picked some of the flowers too when she was serving the people. She might have picked some up. Let's get rid of these. This is not a beehive. We don't need those parts there. The lanterns, I'll leave for right now. So see right where she is right here? We're just going to have to build back the fire place there. And this part right here, let's go in here. I need this whole area we can take away, let me use a pickaxe. We're going to take away the wall right up to here. That's as far as we can go. And up to here. And then we're just going to rebuild her kitchen. Her fireplace in the kitchen. Let me see what I've got. How much of this do I want to take away? We can take away all of this right here. And we're just going to go ahead and put the brick back in this part. Now the way this is, it almost looks like I might bring the glass outside of this building on this side, because we could have her serve here, have chimney pieces come down in this section right here and connect to that on these side areas, but have that be the actual chimney, which means that on this side, see how this is doing this like this? On this side we would want to do the same thing right here. So right here, it won't let me. There we go. Right there. We'll bring this whole thing right here and put it there. And then, so see, it's on both sides. So this piece is going to be this kind of piece right here. There we are. Unless I want to, take this away and have the whole thing come around like this, because this is now a part of this area right here. Hear that? There she goes. She got all of her concrete that she needed, and she is now working on the builder in that area. This is nice, Zaph. I like it. So we're just going to go ahead and bring the glass. Get out of her way for a second. We're actually going to bring the glass over on the sides. So what I like to do is start with something, and then I can see things that I want to do, and then I can do them. So I don't know why I like this better than me just designing something myself, but I actually do. I just prefer building on someone else's design, like using theirs as a starting point. and then just going ahead and completing what I want it to be. It gives you so much freedom. Now, for those of you who want to do your own designs, in Discord, Minecolonies team has a place where you can go and learn how they make these buildings and how to make your own designs. And it's really fun. There are a lot of people who like making designs, who make their own even if they're not available like to the community, like to everyone who's playing, but they use them in their own colonies and Minecolonies, and that is actually really fun to think about. So this is what we're doing. So Zaph wants frogs. I think I have the ability to get frogs. So we're going to actually try them. And so I need to leave myself about 10 minutes for the frogs, because I'm not going to put them here. This isn't a good location for them. They're dangerous things in this area. But in the Druids park, I think they're going to be just fine in the Druid park. And that is going to be really fun. So I like the idea of that, Zaph. No, my objection in the beginning is the thing about chickens and animals wandering the halls of the city. And but Mubian and Acacia and Matlam have taken care that isn't possible, especially Acacia and Matlam in their designs from Underwater Base, where that was the first time I had ever seen the scaffolding used to make those special ladders that the animals can't crawl up or can't get out, and yet they'll go in. They can use them, and the Minecolonies people use them very easily. That's what all our elevators are in this city. In this city, actually. And so, yeah. So the Druid Park is down a flight of stairs, and that will make it really easy for them. So I am putting this on the outside. I'm having the outside have this piece, and I'm wondering if all I really needed, I know, I'm going to take it off. I don't like it. It's too bulky. Unless I'm going to open up the park. And if I am... All right. I could open up the park on the sides. And I'm fine with opening the park on the sides. We can make the park wider here. I'm not okay with it here. And let me see how I want to do this platform. Let's see what we can do. Let's come from here. And let me make that go away and put that in. Okay, so then we're going to have, it's the other way around. Well, we have it like that. We're going to make a tripod piece that comes up and holds this in place, so that it doesn't come down. And I like doing that. All the people are tucked in. And how am I doing? I'm doing okay. All right. Okay. And then on this end, we don't need another hero. That's all I ever hear when when I say we don't need. I hear we don't need another hero. So there we go. Dun, 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 dun. And then this part is going to be along this piece here. Is there a different way to do this? I suppose we could, if we wanted, right here, because we're going to bring this whole part up on the sides, and then we can take it out to the white on this part. I suppose we could, kind of like that it has a little bit of a shape to it. We don't necessarily need to augment it except on the sides, because on the sides that means that we can bring it up to here, and in the center area we can have trees, and in this area we can have seats. It should be close enough to the restaurant that the restaurant will recognize the seating. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and this part right here. Let's do one more right here. I am adding one more row of glass to this on both sides. Let's do it like this. There we go. And we'll take that away, and that will give us a little bit more space where we could maybe have trees. We'd have some trees. Boop. On both these sides, trees. Uh-oh, I saw that one. Okay, and so right here where this is, of course, is not going to be this. So I need these. This is the furnace in this area, and we need it to be a furnace right there. Dun, 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 dun. And there we go. Do I need a third one? Should I bring this all the way out? It looks like I should, doesn't it? Let's do something here. Let's bring this out. Let's have one more of these right here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And this is the building. And then on that side, let's go in and see about putting in some trees and some things. We've got 15 minutes, so we've got 5 more minutes before we go and do frogs. Frog. Look at this. Look at her stopping in the middle. That is so cool. Look at this. Whoa. Wow. What a restaurant. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me take this. Let me take a pickaxe. Where's my pickaxe? Where'd my pickaxe go? Did I lose it? Did I drop it? Hold on. Did I drop it? Actually lost it. Oh, how interesting. I did. I lost my pickaxe. Okay, let's do this. So see the flowers. We'll have to put them all in. That's from the water coming in. We can put the flowers all back in. But right now, we're going to take this part right here along here all the way to 3 and bring it back off of the grass right here. And that's the grass there. And then we don't need this one either. And there's that side. And then we'll do this side. And this is the real reason we're doing this, so that we can have this service area right here. And I think we can find some cabinetry or something to make that bar much better. Jelly Bean! Hi, Jelly! Hi! Welcome! Welcome, welcome, welcome! How are you? You got here just in time for me to leave. I mean, that's very traditional. You got here just when I'm going to go. Okay, so I have that and this. And I'll have to look and see. We might have to light it. Oh, look at that. So look at this. Isn't that lovely? So if we brought these tables and chairs, which we'll do on Thursday, bring tables and chairs out just for right now, just to show what we intend to do. Let's put one right here. So this is what we would like. So we're going to put a table here, and we're going to put the chairs right around like that. We'll have it just be a 3, like that one's a 3 for a moment. And this is the thing that we need. Vincentius? It's going to take you a while to get used to the new schedule. You'll get the hang of it. This is, and Zaph is going to sleep. Okay, Zaph, Doxy. The new schedule is only for Tuesday, Jelly Bean. It's only for Tuesday. And let me just get this one thing right quick. I'm going to have to wait in just a minute for Vincentius. Are you okay? He has headphones on. What am I looking for that I can't find? Backpack. Let's get the tag tool. I got interrupted. And there it is. So see, we can see the seats. And so what we want to see is, can we add a seat here, here, and here? Dun, 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 dun. So that means that people coming to the restaurant will be able to sit in a seat right here because it's attached to the restaurant, and that's what we were trying to do. And then we're going to put a tree. We're going to have to put some trees and some things here, and that will take care of that. But now let me put this away, this tag tool, for a minute. We're going to get oops, hi guys. Yep, we still have we still have very silly people, but okay, and they're not gonna do it this time, but they will. I think they're just going, is it fixed yet? Can I go out? Can I sit out there? I'm maybe too hungry. Let's see where he goes. He's going into the kitchen. And yeah, he's gonna sit in here. And so we'll see. They should be able to use that And now I'm going to take a very quick shortcut across. We're going to the Druids Park, and we're going to see if we can get some frogs. I would have to get a frog egg, which I have. And we'll see. Look at this. Look at Jelly Bean. This is the April Fools. Look at the people. Look at all the people. All the lonely people. So that was Minecolonies team's April Fools. They said, they made an announcement and said, ooh, you know, we fixed everything. And we found this one particular thing that will speed up the art, you know, and yeah, we all fell for it. So I upgraded immediately, and this is what I got. I got silly people. Okay, so there is water here, and I am going to look for frogs. Now, should I do this, or should I do this? Which one should I do, guys? Should I do the frog spawn, or should I do the frog that's just going to appear there? Don't I need a single frog first to watch over what happens? Let's see what color. Oh my gosh, we've got a frog. Look at this. This is cute. We need two, don't we? Do we need two? This is for Zaph. There's a second frog. Now, can you mate them? Can you do the thing like you do with other animals? Can you feed them and get them to mate? They're amazing. Zaph, they're wonderful. Look at, whoa! They're trying to sit on top of these, what are these? These drip flowers. Okay, this is interesting. I like them, Zaph. Did he go away? Oh, that would be so that would be so wild if he went away just when. Yeah, I don't either. I don't know anything about them. This is the first time that I've really seen them. I know turtles. Do you see they keep jumping on the drip leaves and knocking them down? But they seem happy. What did they eat? And there's water for them. And yeah. Okay, so I'll have to look them up and see how we get others. How we get them to have babies. And do we want them to have babies? That's the thing. Are we going to have 1,000 little frogs? Okay, so see this right here? See this right here? So this is what I want to see. Oh, I think Zaph left. I think he did. He didn't see. I think I waited too late. He was sleepy. It's like 6 hours ahead there. So, this is a new park? No. This is the Druids. This is the Druids Park. See? There's one sitting there. This is the one right off of the Exploration Center. And this is where the druids are. These are their quarters back here. And we put in this arboretum specifically so that they would have a park in this area. And then we used the pagoda piece. This is the pagoda park, small park. And we put it inside of this arboretum, the underwater base arboretum. Remember, we had to rebuild these stairs because the Thaler's pagoda park was just fit in this space, but it went all the way up to the wall. So we put the park in, and then we rebuilt the stairway to here so that they could see it. I don't think they're going to go upstairs because there's no grass or stuff there, but we'll find out. I don't know whether they're going to stay. Do I have to name them? Because it might be one of those things where they won't be here when I come back because they don't have names. So we'll have to check on that and see. But yeah, this is better than downtown park. I don't want them in the downtown park because then they can hop all over the place. And I think it's better. I think they'll be happier here. They do hop all over things. They definitely do. And that is just really cute. Oh, I'm so sorry. And I don't have any way of reaching Zaph. So there's no way for him to know that I did it. Oh, until he comes back. Keep some frog eggs handy. Okay, I will. I think I have frog eggs. FROG. Yeah, these. What does that do? Does that keep them there? Oh, that would be interesting. Does it keep them? Hi. I'm just intrigued, actually. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued with it. Jelly Bean, how are you? I know I didn't ask you in regards to the fact that you were having some issues the last time, but how's things going? I love them when they jump on the when they I don't know, if they disappear you can hatch some more with frog eggs. All right, let me see what happens if I put frog eggs down. Where do I put them? In the water or like that? Do they need to be in the water? Let me take that up for a minute. Let me put... No, I can't put them in the water. They're on top of the water. Like that. Okay, this will be interesting. So let's see what happens with those. You're okay? Doing okay. You have no clue? Now, the thing that I think is that I might have to name them. Just to keep them... Yeah, I don't want to do the... I'll remember the eggs just in case they disappear, but I'd almost rather name them. Anybody else? Anyone else have a suggestion? I'm happy to have it. Aww. I'm disappointed. I wanted to do that for Zaph. I just waited too late. I forgot it was so late where he is. Where he is, 6 hours. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning on a weekday, and he goes to work. So, so that was unfortunate. I I miscalculated that. I should have done it right away when he was asking about it, and I didn't. So, I'm sorry. He'll see it when he comes back, but it could be a while. So yeah. All right, let me make this go away, and let me do something for a second. So you can see these. The reason I used the pagoda is because the trees were bigger. And speaking of which, oh, I think this is too big for that other space. I think it is. I think that is going to be too big to put where the restaurant is. How much time do I have? I have no time. I have no time. Oh, Jelly. I have no time. I have no time. So yes, Jelly, it is 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. on Tuesdays. But on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, it's still 9 to noon. And then 3 to 6 on YouTube. So on Twitch, it's 9 to noon. And on YouTube, it's 3 to 6. And Tuesday is the only day that it's going to be 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. and on Twitch, and then on YouTube it's going to be 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. I don't think it'll fit. It's not tall enough. The pagoda isn't tall enough. It looks like there's enough land just for Jelly, because she came in late. I'm just going to stay for a minute or two more. I can't believe it, but I am. Let's come here and let's switch to pagoda. Now, pagoda is probably going to be too big, but one of underwater bases might fit in here. Let's see. Decorations. And these are gardens. And this is the tiny garden. Let me see what the tiny garden looks like. Yeah. Okay, so the tiny garden doesn't have the trees. And it comes up like that. That's okay, but I would prefer to have the trees. And the big one, the little garden is gardens. Let me wait for it. The small garden is the one, and it's too big. It's too big for this location. So let's look at underwater base for a second. Probably won't be seeing you on Tuesday mornings. 4 a.m. is 1 a.m. Yes, your time, but still in the afternoons. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah. And let's look at underwater base. They have gardens too. B-A-S-E. Nope, without the capital. There it went. U-N. Okay, and let's look at decorations, miscellaneous. And this one absolutely seems like it will, oh, but it's big. Look at that. Let's move it over. Just fits. Ooh, just barely fits. It really doesn't. But that would be putting it here like this, and this has the barbecue part here, which we don't really need. But what if I do one of the centers? The center's huge, and I think that's the problem, that it's too big. So you know what we're going to do? We're just going to put our own park in here. And that's what we're going to do. We're just going to put in flowers and trees of our own until the whole place is filled like this and looks like this. And then when they come, this is what they have. And see that apartment building across the way? Look, they will be able to see this from the apartment building. And that is really quite pretty. It really is. Now this is supposed to, I thought I brought that up far enough, but I didn't. I was supposed to be, because that's a 4, not a 3. This part, I was supposed to have it so that it was closed, but I apparently missed something on this side. Yep, there it is. There's something missing right here. There it is. There it is, right there, but I can't see where it is. Shoot. There it is. Right there. Yeah, it's all glass. Okay. So, there wasn't really anything here. Maybe a couple flowers were still left. And, but this would be pretty. I like this. I'm going to use this as an example. So see how the table and chair is sitting here, but I like kind of that these bushes are in these areas. This is supposed to be a couch right here. We could have another table and chair set right where this is, and then just have these bushes in this area. And I'm going to try right here to get a tree. Now you remember that Ray comes, the lead developer for Minecolonies. He was making those trees out of Domum Ornamentum pieces, and we could do that. So we could make some smaller trees, some tinier trees that would go up into this space in the center. Have one right here in this area, and I think I would love that. So the question is, what kind of trees are we going to pick to do that with? And that would definitely be fun. So yeah, so that was just a little bit of time for Jelly Bean that we added onto there. And thank you for coming in, Jelly. I'm glad you made it. And Mr. Villager and Zaph have probably, Zaph's asleep. Mr. Villager has gone, he'll probably come back in a little bit, but we won't be here. But enjoy your games, everyone. Thank you. I'm thanking them for being in chat. Thank you for being in chat, you guys. I really appreciate it. And Zaph coming up with the win this time with the frogs. That was fun. And for all of you who are not in chat, who are just watching, thank you for watching. Yay! It's fun. And enjoy your games, everybody. Enjoy watching all the other gamers. Now, we've been listening to Drone Hands music, and Drone Hands music is on Twitch, on Bandcamp, and on YouTube. So you can find him. He's a really cool artist too, and he plays games. And so, but we've been listening to his music, and now we're going to listen to Vincentius Primus play the guitar. So this is Vincentius Primus's piece. Bye for now, everyone. See you on Thursday. Bye for now.